let's see, that was you said it was a 266 division, and then I heard 41 in there too. How about, I hate to kind of pick and choose, but I got a stronger copy on 226 division. Let me see if I can get all the call there, and we'll see what happens. I'm standing by.
Can you come again with your call sign, and please?
Okay, that's 2 Whiskey Radio 06. So 2 Whiskey Romeo 06, and QTH is about 10 maybe 12 miles northeast of San Francisco, California.
Oh, okay, California. This is Washington Island. Washington Island from the Central Pacific Line Island Group. Cruiser.
Oh yeah, I heard that. Well, yeah, and lately, the last few days, I've been hearing a lot of stations coming out of the Central Pacific out there. I got a real good copy on you. I got you about a 5.8, 5.9 coming over here. So, a real good copy coming into over here in the California. QSL?
QSL on that. But your signal is 10 plus by 20, and it's still on 10. QSL.
Oh yeah, QSL. What did you say? You said that was Washington Island. Was that a Roger? You said Washington Island, QSL.
Yeah, Washington Island, also Terraina Island. My coordinates are 05 degrees north and 160 degrees west. QSL.
Oh yeah, I got it. That's one thing. You know how a good operator is. I always got a pen and paper handy. So I'll check that out in a little bit. Yeah, that's like I said, I got a real good copy on you, and it's real quiet out there too. I mean, I don't even have any static in my radio, so that's why I figured I'd just key up and see. I figured somebody would hear me. I didn't know where it was going to end up, but I figured somebody would hear this thing. I got it hanging over that way. I got to probably turn the antenna a little bit more north and be probably looking more at you. I was talking over that way a few days ago to, let's see, that was 224, what was that? That was 224 Delta Alpha 010, I believe that's who it was, but I know I had a little bit better copy on him, about maybe 10 or 15 degrees more north than where I'm pointed at right now. But like I said, I'll leave it right here because I got no problems with the copy. But yeah, nice clean sounding radio. Like I said, good strong signal, and sounding real good coming into this 8-element quad on this side of QSL.
Yeah, QSL on that. Yeah, I know him. I know that 224 division. Delta Alpha 001. Yeah, Mr. Edward. QSL. That's
who it was. 00. I was thinking it was 010, but yeah, you're right. 001. And it was Mr. Edward. And I think that was probably the first. I think that was probably the first QSO I had into the islands in that area right there. Every so often I can kind of hear them, but it's usually pretty hard for us over here to get in there, and it's kind of like I was telling Edward. A lot of times I hear a few other islands, farther to the south, like down there, like French Polynesia, something like that, like 201. I usually hear those guys real early in the morning. Well, not real early, but maybe like 9 or 10 o'clock local time here. But yeah, and I think when I talked to Edward a few days ago, I want to say local time that was probably like, I think that was like probably 5:30 or 6 o'clock in the evening local time. But and like right now, it's a 8:45 and on Friday evening right now. So, yeah, it's well, like I said, it's real quiet out there, and I just figured I'd key up and see where propagation took me there, QSL.
Yeah, QSL said, for your information, I am 226 Whiskey Hotel 010, and I also member in the Alpha uniform 226 Whiskey Hotel 100. The operator name is Andrew, Mr. Andrew, Alpha November Delta Romeo Echo Whiskey QSL.
Yeah, I got that, Andrew. And the person on this side is Larry. That's Lima Alpha Romeo Yankee. But yeah, now pretty much what I'm using over here, for my working conditions, is that the 8-element quad, like I told you about, and then what I'm using for the radio right now is a Yaesu FT2000, and right now I'm probably doing maybe about 100 watts right now. So I got the radio kind of running wide open, so maybe 90 or 100 watts, but other than that, not too much. It's like I said, it's just so quiet out there. I just figured I'd key up and see what happens, but yeah, no, real good copy with you though. Like I said, I got. If I didn't know any better, I would think you were somewhere around here, around the Bay Area, QSL. Yeah, that's correct. 2 Whiskey Radio 06, and Larry was a person. Can I have your name, please? Yeah, it was Larry. It's Lima Alpha Romeo Yankee. QSL.
Okay, Mr. Larry. Good to meet you on here. It's very I'm new on here. First time from I started TXing from last Saturday. Yeah, I'm starting learning now. Some QSLs, Q codes and something like that, and the division numbers like that. Yeah, that's my first time. That's why it's really hard for me to understand very well. And my English is good, very good. Yeah, give us up.
Oh yeah. Well, it's well, you know how it is. Like me, I mostly talk a lot of AM. I take that back. I go kind of everywhere. Wherever there's something, where there's somebody at, that's where I go. Like AM right now is pretty quiet out there right now, so I ended up coming up here. So I kind of go wherever the action is, but it's kind of funny because sometimes I'll, I get used to talking up here for a few hours, and then what I'll do is I'll go on a different frequency, and then it's kind of like I'll talk with a Q code or something like that, and it's kind of like I forget where I'm at almost. It's like I gotta, sometimes I have to train, retrain the way I think, and as they say, when you're in Rome, you talk as the Romans. QSL.
Yeah, me too. I've been listening on the 8.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. That's well, that's yeah, it's actually pretty neat, and it's good that like me, I was in the radios a long time before I started. I kind of used to come up on these frequencies every so often, but it was kind of the times I did it. And I don't know if it was the lack of a real good antenna or what, but it always seemed like there was never nobody out here. It was always kind of odd, or maybe it was the radios I was using or something. I don't know, but I would come up this way, and there wasn't much going on, so I never stayed up here. That's why I was always talking on AM. And I like a lot what I do down there. And I got another club down there, and actually I'm the president of an AM club. But like I said, it's kind of quiet over there right now, so that's why I kind of ended up coming up here. But now, I spend usually I spend sometimes my mornings, if I'm not at work, I'll spend a lot of mornings up here, and then I also spend evenings like this up here. But usually during the day, the other side's going pretty good, so I'll sometimes take off and go there. But it all depends where the action is. That's me. But yeah, it's that's cool though. So pretty new into the Whiskey Hotel in the Alpha uniform, and not a few days ago I got an invite from the Alpha uniforms too. I haven't answered them yet, but I had one of those in my email. I think that was probably 2 or 3 days ago. I checked my email and I had an invite in my inbox at QSL. Oh yeah. It's and that would be and then a while back I got invited into the World Radio Club. So that's that's 2 so far. Oops, I kind of slipped off the key there. So that was about 2 clubs so far. So me and a couple of friends of mine were talking about maybe starting another club for up this way, and then with the Alpha uniforms. That'd be a kind of I could be in a different use a different call sign every day of the week almost. But anyways, I don't want to hold it too long. I think conditions are starting to slip away a little bit, because I did have to get into both stages of my preamps on this side to be able to pull you out and get all the QSO. But so I'll say 73s before I lose conditions on you. And it was a pleasure making the contact to Division 226, because that is the first time too for that island over there. But anyways, Andrew, I'll say 73s, and have a good day. That's 2 Whiskey Radio 06, and hopefully I got conditions for one more go around. But I'm standing by. I hope you got off the key there, because I think I got out of here just in time, because I did lose it. So.